Important theorem. Suppose f comma g are non-negative measurable functions defined on a measurable set E, then Lebesgue integral over E f plus g can be written as Lebesgue integral over E f plus Lebesgue integral over E g. Proof. What is the given? That f and g are non-negative measurable functions. Then we have to use the Lebesgue integral of a non-negative measurable functions. For that, suppose h comma k are bounded measurable functions such that h is less than or equal to f, k is less than or equal to g, and measure of all those elements such that h of x is not equal to 0 is finite, comma measure of all those elements such that k of x is not equal to 0 is finite. To use the non-negative Lebesgue integral of a non-negative measurable function, I wrote this one. F is less than or equal to h is less than or equal to f, k is less than or equal to g, then h plus k is also less than or equal to g. Hk and k are bounded, then h plus k is also bounded as well as measurable. Then h plus k is a bounded measurable function such that h plus k is less than or equal to f plus g, and measure of the set all those elements of E, that is x, such that h plus k of x is not equal to 0 is finite. Now I can use this. Now consider Lebesgue integral over E f plus g. Since f plus g is non-negative, this one I can write as, from the definition, supremum over h plus k less than or equal to f plus g Lebesgue integral over E h plus k. From the definition of an Lebesgue integral of a non-negative measurable function. Since supremum is always greater than or equal to all the terms, Lebesgue integral over E h plus k. What is h plus k? H and k are bounded measurable function. Then according to a theorem which we have proved, Lebesgue integral over E of a bounded measurable function f plus g, this one can be written as Lebesgue integral over E h plus Lebesgue integral over E k by the known theorem. Therefore, what we got, Lebesgue integral over E f plus g is greater than or equal to Lebesgue integral over E h plus Lebesgue integral over E k. Since equation number 1 holds for any h comma k satisfying the above conditions, we get that equation number 1 also holds even if we take supremum over all such h and k's. Therefore, we get Lebesgue integral over E f plus g also holds for supremum over all those h less than or equal to f, Lebesgue integral over E h plus supremum over all those k's less than or equal to g, Lebesgue integral over E k. From the definition, again this one can be written as Lebesgue integral over E f plus Lebesgue integral over Eg. Therefore, what we got? Lebesgue integral over E f plus g is greater than or equal to Lebesgue integral over E f plus Lebesgue integral over E g. Equation number 2. Now we have to put another inequality, that is Lebesgue integral over this one is greater than or equal to this one. Now consider a bounded measurable function capital I with I is less than or equal to f plus g and measure of all those elements such that I of x is not equal to 0 is finite. Let us define two functions h comma k as h is the minimum of f and I and k is equal to whatever I we got here, I minus h, whatever h we got here. This implies here I can be written as h plus k. Let us take this one as equation number 3. We get, since h is the minimum of these two, then h is less than or equal to I. And what about k? Sum of these two is equal to I, then I is greater than or equal to k. Equation number 4. Since I is a bounded measurable function, then h and k are also bounded measurable function, as well as I is less than or equal to f plus g, and satisfying this one, then this one also satisfies. Therefore, since I is a bounded measurable function with measure of x such that I of x is not equal to 0 is finite, we get that by equation number 4. H comma k are also bounded functions with measure of all those elements. H of x not equal to 0 is finite. Measure of all those elements, k of x is not equal to 0 is finite. Now in the statement clearly given what is f. F is a non-negative measurable function. F is a measurable function. I is a measurable function. Minimum of two measurable function is a measurable function. Therefore, h is measurable function. I is a measurable function. Difference of two measurable function is measurable function. Therefore, h comma k are measurable function. Since minimum and difference of measurable functions is measurable, we get that h comma k are measurable functions. Now what we got, h and k are bounded measurable functions satisfying this two. by the definition of h, what is that? Minimum of f comma I. We get that h is less than or equal to f. Since now h is less than or equal to f, if h is equal to f, then what is k? K is I minus h. I minus h. H is f. H is f, which is less than or equal to, what is I? I is less than or equal to f plus g. F plus g minus f. What you will get, therefore k is less than or equal to g. Since k is equal to I minus h and I is less than or equal to f plus g. If h is less than f, if I take h, if the minimum I take as I, then what you will get? H is equal to I. Then what is k? I minus I, which is equal to 0, which is less than or equal to g. Why? Since g is non-negative function in the statement. In this case also k is less than or equal to g. Therefore in both the case h is less than or equal to f and k is less than or equal to g. K is less than or equal to g. Now equation number 3 implies, what is equation number 3? I is equal to h plus k. Now integrating on both sides, Lebesgue integral over e I is equal to Lebesgue integral over e h plus k. Since h plus k is bounded measurable function, from the known theorem this one can be written as Lebesgue integral over e h plus Lebesgue integral over e k. Lebesgue integral over e f plus Lebesgue integral over e g, less than or equal to this one. Since h is less than or equal to f, k is less than or equal to g. Therefore what we got? Lebesgue integral over e I less than or equal to Lebesgue integral over e f plus Lebesgue integral over e g. Equation number 5. Now since equation number 5 holds for any bounded measurable function I with I less than or equal to f plus g and measure of all those elements such that I of x is not equal to 0 is finite, we get that phi holds even if we take supremum over all such i's. Therefore what we will get? Supremum over I less than or equal to f plus g, Lebesgue integral over e I is also less than or equal to Lebesgue integral over e f plus Lebesgue integral over e g. From the definition, this one is nothing but Lebesgue integral over e f plus g is less than or equal to Lebesgue integral over e f plus Lebesgue integral over e g. Therefore from equation number what is the last equation number we have used? From equation number 2 and 6 we we get Lebesgue integral over E f plus g is equal to Lebesgue integral over E f plus Lebesgue integral over E g.